Defiance is a two-person, two-day, brutal multi-sport endurance race.
You know that it's going to hurt and you just push through it, and a lot of the fun aspects with this sort of racing are pretty retrospective, really.
Bull Defiance is a pretty unique event. Racing as two-person teams and racing for 2 days staged is something that you don't find too often in the adventure world, but it's also an incredibly challenging and tough environment, so it makes for a really fun and exciting style of racing.
Quite a unique start, sitting on a barge that's usually used for carting livestock. Yeah, different kind of livestock to us.
We've come from Perth in Western Australia, so we're used to flat terrain and very hot weather. It's going to be a shock to the system, we think.
After a relatively brisk trip over on the barge, we're about to start Defiance 2017. 3, 2, 1.
We're incredibly lucky here to be able to race across 9 different high country stations, normally shut off to public access.
Stage number 1, 48-kilometre mountain bike ride. The first hour of this is kind of a steady climb, and then you start dropping in and out of the different riverbeds.
It's just like the Bahamas.
So they've got a 4K vertical climb. It's a marked track, but it's pretty feral on the way out there.
It's amazing. He's on fire. I didn't know what he had for breakfast today.
Then they do a 70-metre abseil, then a 3K back where they'll go into Lake Matuki for the kayak home.
Yeah, I'm quite enjoying it. See, it's on fire, so it's great.
Push your front seat. 11.
For us as professional athletes, it's an incredible reward just to make it to that finishing line as well. So for any amateur that's out there that's just giving it a go, no matter what the result, it's probably just as much about making it through and being proud of that moment.
We're 1,000 feet above sea level in Wanaka. We're basically at the mercy of the mountainous weather that we have here. The athletes could be running and biking through snow, and on the lake, water coming off the paddles is going to be like needles in your face.
When you get to racing conditions like this, the most important thing is to think about looking after yourself, and then you sort of focus on racing after that. If you get cold, then there's not much point being out there because you're going to be going slow anyway.
3, 2, 1. You know, you've got about a 11k paddle from here. It is going into a headwind, so that will play a little bit of a factor into the speed of the kayaks. Once they hit the river, which is about 3k's from here, that river's one of the fastest flowing rivers in the world. It travels at around about 12 knots. It could even be going quicker today with the level of rain we've had over the last 24 hours.
The competitors will arrive to the station here. They have 2 shots at one target. If the first person breaks a target, the team can move on to the mountain bike transition. If the first person misses his target, the next person in the team has an opportunity to break it.
It's going to be wet, it's going to be hard, but completion's what it's all about.
The mountain bike course they're on now, I think it's going to be a pretty tough ride for them.
It's been a bit of a grunt so far, but I think there's a bigger grunt ahead.
The southerly's picking up a little bit. It's going to get very cold. Could be as cold as 3 degrees on the very top of Griffel Range.
Loving this. Right in the black box.
Skyline Run, talking to any of the competitors in the last couple of years, have said that no one can prepare for it.
Hardest days racing ever, I reckon, at the moment.
It was a whole different experience, eh? You know, like we go out there, we race, and we expect to race in beautiful sunny conditions, and you get thrown this kind of day, and then we hit that run, and it was just a matter of survival getting through that.
It was intense. I came a long way to this race, and I knew I wasn't coming here for a cakewalk. I was coming here for a big challenge, and it delivered. I mean, it was epic out there. Everything was thrown at us, and we were able to suffer through it and make it through.